Welcome. Russian President Vladimir Putin has met his military chiefs on the same day his forces launched another wave of missiles at Ukraine's infrastructure. Mr. Putin spent most of Friday at the headquarters of the special military operation discussing ideas for what Russia's next move should be. It comes as some Ukrainian military officials claimed Russia was planning an offensive, perhaps early next year. Russian attacks on Ukraine's power grid have plunged millions into darkness. Footage from Friday's meeting showed Mr. Putin flanked by Defense Ministers Sergei Shoigu and Armed Forces Chief Valery Gerasimov. We will listen to the commanders in each operational direction, and I would like to hear your proposals on our immediate and medium-term actions, the Kremlin leader was seen telling military officials on state TV. Gen Gerasimov's presence ends rumors circulating online that he had been dismissed from his position. The 67-year-old has been the target of intensive criticism from hawkish commentators who have accused him of being too cautious. Air Force General Sergei Surovikin, who was appointed as Russia's commander in Ukraine in October, was also present at the meeting, photos released by state media showed. Ukrainian forces have made a series of major advances in recent months, including retaking Kherson, the only regional capital captured by Russian forces so far. And the collapse of Moscow's forces in eastern Ukraine earlier this year saw military bosses come in for sustained criticism from pro-Kremlin media figures. The meeting followed claims by the commander of Ukraine's military, Gen Valery Zaluzhnyi, that Moscow could seek to launch a new offensive in early 2023. He warned that Russia was preparing around 200,000 troops for the attack. "I have no doubt they will have another go at Kiev," he added. "I know how many combat units I have right now, how many combat units I have to create by the end of the year, and, most importantly, not to touch them in any way now, no matter how hard it is." He added that the attack could originate in the direction of Kiev and may be launched from Belarus. In February, Russian troops advanced towards the Ukrainian capital Kiev after crossing the border from Belarus. While the country's leader Alexander Lukashenko has repeatedly denied that his forces will join in the invasion, thousands of Russian troops are currently in the country taking part in what Moscow's defense ministry called intensive combat training. Mr. Putin will visit his Belarusian counterpart in Minsk on Monday. But analysts have questioned Russia's ability to launch a new offensive on the Ukrainian capital, and White House spokesperson John Kirby said that U.S. intelligence officials aren't seeing any indication that there's an imminent move on Kiev. Senior U.S. defense officials told Reuters news agency that Russia had been forced to use decades-old ammunition with high failure rates as it burns through its supplies.